Peace, fam. What good? It's your man, Ocean to Go. We back at it. I very much appreciate your time for being here. Let's get that out the way. Gratitude, salute. Thank you for coming. It's time for another building session. Another episode of Ocean to Go's Tell the Truth. Like I said, gratitude. I appreciate it, man. Today, we're gonna get into agents of chaos, all right? And it's important. This is an important step that we getting ready to take in defining who some of these people are. Not just on YouTube and in social media, because I know you seen the thumbnail I had and who I had on the thumbnail, and this is not just no attack on him. I really don't do personal attacks, but the role that he playing right now definitely fit into the criteria of what we getting into today. So that's the reason for that person that's on the thumbnail being on the thumbnail. But like I said, yeah, agents of chaos, man. So we gonna let's define these words first. And okay, you smart person, I know you know what these words mean already. But for some of us, I just want to be clear for everybody what the topic at hand is and what the points that I'm trying to make throughout the essay that I give, okay? So let's get into it, man. Let's get into the definitions of these words first, all right? Now, agent. Say an agent is a person who acts on behalf of another person or group. What else this say? And it says a person or thing that takes an active role on producing a specified effect. Okay, so an agent is a person who acts on behalf of another person or group, and they act in order to get a specific goal accomplished. Okay, that's what agent is. And let's define also this word chaos. Chaos. Complete disorder and dysfunction. It says behavior so unpredictable as to appear random, owing to great sensitivity to small changes, in conditions. And it also says the formless matter supposed to have existed before the creation of the universe. So chaos. Chaos is basically, like it says, complete disorder and confusion. So who and why in the world would somebody take on this role as an agent of chaos? Willingly and knowingly. I'm willing to give some of these people the benefit of the doubt that they don't necessarily know the role that they playing in people's lives with their antics and they semantics, just coming up with bullshit allegations and bullshit theories. So I'm gonna keep it gutter, inside this shit what I represent. If you keep coming back, you already know what I represent. The black man and the black movement, ADOS. But we in the last few weeks, it's been some shit. It's been some people taking some ill-advised shots at ADOS, knowing that the people inside this community, the black community, whether you call yourself ADOS, foundational black, whether you just call yourself a nigga, but they know that it's volatile inside the community of the black man, for the simple fact of the 400 years of oppression and what type of effect that can take on your mentality to where you got to live a life that's full of dissonance, full of shit that don't make sense, but you gotta figure out a way to make it make sense. So you got people who will play on that in order to elevate their status in society, you know, and they'll come up with witch hunt theories and you know, just slick little talk and code words that they sending out to the masses of people. If they see this person, this one in particular, fuck it, Tariq Nasheed, you know what his problem is. I got respect for Tariq, so I hate to be coming on here talking shit about him, but what his problem to me, it seems like if he ain't getting the most press out of a situation, or you know, if his pockets ain't lining up correctly out of a situation, then you know, he feel free range to take shots at those situations. And what I'm here to tell you right now, this movement is not the type of movement that you want to take shots at, because it's a holistic movement. And the people who pushing it, I might not agree with everything they say. You might not agree with everything they say. You might probably don't agree with everything I say. But if you coming back, then the reason you keep coming back is because you know we fighting for freedom over here. We fighting for our power. We fighting for the reparations. Shit that the black man is owed and deserved. That's the reason why we doing this shit. Not for no accolades, not for no pat on the back, not for no what big mansion in the city. If you got your mansion in the city, I'm fine with that. I don't hate another man for living his best life. But if you gotta, if your main source of lining your pockets is to create dissension in the community that you supposedly standing up for and fighting for, then I do got a problem with that. I got a problem that you taking shots at a movement. And let's see, why would I call this man a agent of chaos? Why would I say that? Because the main shots that he took at ADOS and his main pivot that he stood on to try to direct people from saying ADOS to saying FBA. What the fuck is in an acronym? I don't know, because I would be a foundational black or ADOS member. It don't matter. Both of them the same to me. But the main bit of dissension that he used was this Byron Allen case. And he telling people that, you know, it's a big finagle on the behalf of Byron Allen trying to get his pockets lined, a billionaire. He already made $1 billion. So you telling me this is before we get inside the case. This is just me making common sense out of the case, all right? So you telling me this billionaire that already done hustle up, however the fuck he got it. I don't know how he got $1 billion. I don't give a fuck. But you mean to tell me this billionaire, Byron Allen, who already worth a billy goat, you know, you telling me that he gonna waste money or throw money at in a lawsuit at Comcast that risk wasting his face, his good face with them people that he doing business with and everything, and tell us that he fighting for our civil rights and risk coming out as ADOS. You know it's a fucking target on your back if you're a descendant of slavery. Sorry, you mean to tell me he gonna risk all of this just for a shenanigan, just for a finesse? But he already got $1 billion though. So how is this making sense? So now that more people, more prominent people that's in that playing field, in that TV world, buying up the channels and the broadcast and having their own channel, black-owned channels. Now that you got Diddy coming out, which I don't give a fuck about the word of a celebrity, but these is the only people word that we got to go off of. Now you got Diddy coming out telling you that, you know, it is some bullshit the way that Comcast set black channels up fair And he's showing his receipts and telling you why that he don't want his name associated with Comcast on that level, because he definitely don't got the amount of wealth that me and you are sitting out here assuming that he got, because he owns a cable broadcast, and the only reason he's there is for a prop. This is what Diddy coming out and telling you. He there to be propped up so that me and you would think that, well, it is a black man getting, you know what I'm saying, getting his coins out of that, so we don't need to even be worried about that. But this Byron Allen, now that Diddy came out and even further legitimized the shit that was already legitimate in my eyes, the reason why I didn't jump off the train when it was a bunch of people did. But now that Diddy had came out and further legitimized the statement that he making and telling you that it's a game that Comcast playing and that our civil rights are really under attack with this Comcast lawsuit. Now, it seemed to me, if you a real leader, now I ain't watched the video here since the last one I watched when, you know, he was totally disrespectful. You know, totally out of line. Coming at Tone and Yvette. I ain't watched another video of here just because I wasn't really watching them in the first place, but I would, you know, like I said, I got respect for him, so I watch him sometime, but I don't know. Have he even walked those bullshit statements back? But I'm willing to bet $100 to $10 that he haven't walked none of that shit back, and that he just came up with some old player type ass excuses, some hustling ass shit. I ain't mad at you for being a hustler, but you can't hustle. Certain people ain't gonna fall for your jig. Okay? Now, I really want to get off the topic of that dude and just, you know, try to figure out how can we easily recognize some of these people, you know, in our personal life, because it's people that we come across on a daily basis that just want to fuck up your day and fuck up your vibe and fuck up your rhythm, man. They at work, we live at home with them, and you know, like I said previously, people really, sometimes people don't even recognize that this the role that they playing in life. So maybe if you one of those, maybe if you an agent of chaos, maybe that you could recognize yourself in this video and, you know, dial your shit back a little bit, you know, because if you're an agent of chaos, man, you really are an agent of the most low. You really working with a satanic spirit inside of you, and you letting the devil use you to cause dissension in anything that you see that's moving in a positive direction, and that's a fucked up place to be at, man. And I definitely don't envy nobody that make they, you know what I'm saying, make their life off of that or make their wages off of that. I don't envy anybody that their best attribute is causing dissension. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. That's something that I wouldn't be able to look myself in the face, knowing that I only get kicks out of, or I only get my rent paid because I mislead people and cause static and cause friction in situations that should be coming off harmonic. This whole ADOS movement should be a harmonic thing, man. If you understand 500 years of free labor, if you understand little black babies getting fed to as alligator bait, if you understand 1,000 lashes across the back, then you should understand what the fuck we fighting for. And why in the fuck? Cause a nigga, I never, you know what, I never heard somebody said that claimed to be ADOS. I never heard them say shit bad about somebody that claimed to be a foundational Black American. You know why? Cause if you got common fucking sense, it's the same fucking thing. Okay? And this nigga Tariq, he the first nigga that I heard say that this was a leaderless movement. And it sounded like he came from a genuine place when he said it then. So that's why I'm like, yeah, this nigga Tariq, I'm feeling him. This is a leaderless movement. But for him to be upset with Tone and Yvette for being the face of it, because even if it is a leaderless movement, whoever the people that's most prominent at getting this message out and they communicating this message on a level what the masses can understand and the masses of Black people can feel like they're a part of, then they gonna be the face of the shit. You might not be able to cash in on the shit, but even if I can't cash in on some shit, if I see it's for the betterment of the people, then I ain't got to cash in on it, cause it's an automatic cash in, cause if it's lifting Black people up, it's automatically lifting me up to a whole nother level. So I just don't agree with him being on that bullshit. So that's why I put him for the thumbnail. But it's, even though I'm mentioning him and referencing him, he just a point of reference. This video ain't about him. It's about saying shit for what it is. That's the main reason why you went in here and having these building moments, so we can vividly see who and what the enemy is and what he look like and what type of moves that he strategizes with and what type of game plan he gonna try to attack us with. This is all. I always go back to this dude, man. This is a brilliant dude to me, man. Whether I like him, but I very much hate him. This nigga Willie Lynch, man, all this shit. That the Willie Lynch letter is basically a letter of dissension. It's basically giving a whole goddamn laid out game plan of all the strategies, all the moves, all the power plays that you need to make to keep these people separated for thousands of years, and it's still showing its face again today and every day. So that's why I'm here. I'm trying to crush some of the Willie Lynch theory and point out to my people that it's room for all of us at the top of the mountain. Don't worry that if you see somebody else reaching to the top of the mountain that you ain't gonna be there. No, that ain't how it works. This mountain that I speak of, this America, is the land that we built. So it's room for all of us right here. And there's room for all of us to be prominent and to be effective members of society. But we can't take every shot that we got at our fellow brother just because it seems like he might get a footstep ahead of us. That ain't the way we gonna come out of this manic depressing state that we in, bro. This is the depressing state that my people are in right now. Well, we can't even decide if we can't even see who the fuck mean good for us and who mean good only for themselves. And who know how just because you know how to talk this shit and you see the benefits of talking like this and being Black first, but even still, if you taking time to, you know what I mean, sell your people out or mislead people in order to promote yourself to a higher standing in society, that ain't something that I'm fucking with, Jack. Just point blank, period. So that's why I stand where I stand. That's why I feel like I feel about dude and just about ages of chaos in our everyday life that we deal with every day. So let's just be aware of not falling for the bullshit, not being so willing to just, you know, jump out the window on a bullshit whim. You feel me? Nothing A piss in the wind from a nigga that won't even walk the shit back when he it's been proven wrong. Alright? That's what the fuck I stand on that shit, man. This your boy Ocean and Gold. Like I said, I didn't come in here to even mention that dude name, but I gotta tell the truth. And I gotta tell where I get these messages from. So that it is what it is. That's the way it went down. It's your boy Ocean and Ghost. I'm gonna tell the truth every time you come in here. So come back and get a dosage of it. Also, I very much appreciate it if you like, subscribe, and share my videos. Help me get the message out that, you know, it's more freedom fighters out here, more people that's laying it on the line for the benefit of our people, which is black people, which is ADOS, American Descendants of Slavery, which is also foundational black Americans. Again, thank you. I salute. If you made it this far, I fucking love you. It's your boy. We out.